Hey there, Bloomers and friends. I'm glad to be with you again. This is Rev Kev coming to you from the Bloom office. It's been a very, very busy place today. We had a officers meeting preparing for the congregation meeting coming up on May 19th. We had a meeting of various people in Bloom Tones and our moderator to kind of talk about the future of music at Bloom. The women of Bloom met, and they were sort of the scissor sisters of Bloom, as they all had scissors, and they were cutting out stars for our Epiphany Stars thing for 2020, January of 2020. Now that's planning ahead, but it takes a while to get those ready to be filled in and painted and so forth so that they look nice for us. And so Suzanne Meyer's mother appreciated the fact that our women were going to do all of the cutting, and we were glad for that. So that was a wonderful thing going on in the office today, and they did a potluck, so there was lots of good food smells here as well. We have Bible Bites tonight, so this is a thing about having our office at 400 South El Cielo. It gives us a base of operations. We're looking forward to this Friday morning that people are going to meet here. And from here, they're going to get in a couple of cars and go down to Our Lady of Soledad Roman Catholic Church in Coachella, where Sister Flo is leading a group of people that are providing a transitional space for migrants seeking asylum as they are released to go to their sponsor families. In the rest of the country, they have this 24-hour period of time from the release of detention and other kinds of situations to go to the Our Lady of Soledad, what was a retreat center and is now like a transition center, and there get some clothes and get some food and just get cleaned up, get ready to go, and then they go the next day on their journey. They're only there 24 hours. But we have adopted that as a result of the relationship that was established when when Father Guy, from the pastor of Our Lady of Soledad, came to this year's Spring Fling in order to give support for our honoree for the our Community Justice Award. Father Guy talked about the work that they were doing for the migrants in Coachella, and we checked that out, and it was something that, in addition to the work that we'd already been doing for Yucca Valley and other areas, it was a good relationship with Father Guy, and everybody that went down and checked it out also fell in love with Sister Flo, who is running the program, and it's a great relationship. So we have people meeting here at the office on Friday, and they're going to go down, get some background on the operation there, and also spend a couple of hours helping to sort clothes or do this sort of thing. And we're also going to take down the various things that we have assembled here, and toiletries and clothing in sizes small and medium, and children's clothing, these kinds of things. Take that all down there. And also then Sister Flo is going to be with Bloom on this Sunday after worship in hospitality time to talk about the ministry, and we'll be able to have a little bit of a talk by her and then a question and answer period of time. So that's a great thing coming up this Sunday. So we hope you can be there for us. One of the things I want to talk about is that this is really quintessential Bloom in mission, in the sense that Bloom folks engaged in this and got it rolling and are providing the enthusiasm and energy for it to go. Ed and Ramon have been great in establishing the relationship with Sister Flo, and that's been a great thing. And then Jim Nixon, who is also connected and has been very energetic about this. Well, Jim Nixon saw in one of our conference papers this business about a grant that was available from our national church to help keep families together, and as a part of the migrant situation. And so he just sent him an email and said, here's what we're doing down in Coachella. And wouldn't you know it, they basically got an email back immediately, and the director of that program said, I'm filling out a check for $600 and having it sent to you to support your work in this ministry, in this cooperative ministry there in Coachella. Well, that was really wonderful. And so Jim, being Jim, said, do you think it's possible for our congregation to match this? And lo and behold, as the Bible says, folks came up with it. So now we have matched that money, and will this Sunday give Sister Flo a check for $1,200 to help support the ministry for the migrants. And to be honest, we've also had some other Bloom folks give money separately. That means that, we've been in our Bloom community very supportive of this. Now, yes, we support other aspects of our ministry as well and other members of our congregation, but this is one of this is one of those things that are talked about, polarities in mission. It's both and, not either or. We both help our own folks within Bloom and living up to the fact of our call as Christians to take care of the poor and to welcome the strangers. We also participate in supporting and helping people in that way. Those are called polarities in mission, and you want balance in those. So that's enough seminary talk and enough patting on the back for Ed and Ramon and Jim Nixon. We're looking forward to getting reports from the people on Friday, and we hope they take some pictures, and we'll include them in a Bloom Notes coming up soon. So come and be with us on Sunday if you can. Join us on Facebook Live if you can. And if you can't do either of those, please be with us in spirit. And as always, please keep us in your prayers.